What an interesting bout this will be, Mark. Two great competitors.
Yes, Mr. Thornton, this young man has so much swagger, so much confidence talking of Mr. Williams.
Listen to you now. You have brought yourself up to date. Swagger. But you are correct. Williams sees himself as the next big thing, and he's not the only one who does.
Listen to the ovation from the crowd. It's remarkable how quickly this young man had garnered his fan base. They are both loud, raucous, and extremely dedicated to their man, Trick Williams. Well done, young man. Well done.
Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest. Some might call it put up or shut up time here.
Georgie boy, that might be just the cynics, but no one can deny the immense talent this Tung man has. A mixture of speed and strength that most would crave for. Talking of speed, strength, and a man with an intently loyal fan base, wherever this man goes, you hear his name. Listen to the crowd chant this man's name. It's deafening the level of the chants, and they were doing this for years in both WWE and AEW, as back in the 2010s, Punk had to take a brief hiatus from wrestling due to a litany of injury, but he sure came back with a bang in both of those companies from 2023. Whether you love him or hate him, Punk's key approach has made him one of the followed wrestlers of the last 30 years. Punk possesses a lethal combination of different BT techniques to overcome his opponent. Do you think that Trick Williams can beat him?
No doubt about it, Punk is always ready for a fight, and he proclaims he is the measuring stick to all other wrestlers. Punk, he always speaks his mind and does things his own way.
CM Punk has built quite the reputation for himself in the industry, being so brazen and outspoken. I think is why the fans rally behind him so.
The thing about Punk is, if there's someone who's happy to get in against him, he's the one who soon gets their shoulders down for the three from that devastating rising knee attack.
This match is set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Firstly, from Columbia, South Carolina, weight to 140 pounds, Trick Williams, and his opponent. Weight to 116 pounds from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Punk looking a little tentative here. Very unlike Punk.
Is he just trying to psych out the younger man here? Punk has around 20 years of experience more than Trick Williams. Who knows if that will make much difference? Sometimes youthful exuberance comes out on top.
It may be a little quick to attain the pinfall. Hey, Georgie boy?
I think Punk is trying to send a message to the upstart Williams. He knows it's too soon for the win, but Punk is letting his opponent know that the match can be over at any minute, not allowing him to rest on his laurels. Punk is so proficient here, wrapping Williams up with a hammerlock and taking him face first to the mat. How devastating. Will this be the end?
Got any advice for taking on CM Punk here? With that earlier dominance, he's fallen behind a little after Williams rains down fists. Returning the favour to Punk, how can Williams maintain the upper hand, Mr. Thornton?
Well, with Williams' 20-pound weight advantage and his youth advantage, the young Williams can outrun Punk as well as lean that weight to try and eke out a damage something to stop the veteran with his smooths and keep him from winning.
Hoisted up from the front face lock into the vertical superlex and dropped down with a massive splat.
Look at the straight punches to the face. This is what he has to do against Punk. Show aggression and wrestle from the offensive position. Yes, Punk, being the technical master he is, he's wrestled on the defense many a time. Just leaped that, coming up with a thunderous clothesline, following up with a front spin kick, dazing the young man from South Carolina. Well, Punk going straight back to attacking the head with a sliding knee attack, showing off to the crowd. Some might call it gloating, but he's just showing his dominance.
We can sense that the legions of Punk fans are gathering right behind him. Listen to them, you can't hear a thing in the building. On the receiving end of the deadly brainbuster, can Trick get back into this match here?
The triangle submission is locked in, and let's see what the young Carolinian can sustain. This is a horrible submission hold, trapping the body with the body scissors, stopping any wriggling, and then working on that left shoulder, trying to tear the arm right off of it.
What guts from Trick there, as sapping the arm and neck hold, but still Punk Eye sun the attack. Now with Williams on the outside, slowly raising at his feet, Punk runs to the opposite ropes and springs into action, diving right through the ropes like a missile on the attack.
Williams feels that I bet another brainbuster, but this time on the mats outside. Can Williams get back to his feet? Look at all these strikes zoned in on the head. The referee will have to check on Williams. Pun Stool with the attacks on the outside. He needs to watch the referees count. What's he setting up for here?
Dropping Trick Williams on his head, yet again on the outside with a devilish pile driver. These gentlemen need to take it back to the ring. Punk is being relentless.
Both men going to the top corner here. Punk with a snapmare, a very fundamental move, cocking the elbow to the head, with a thump back to the turnbuckles. Trick now with a slick reversal, a myriad of reversals here, placing an elbow into Williams's face.
Both men on the tip turnbuckle. What fantastic balance by both men. Punk with the front face lock and taking Williams off the ropes with a superplex. A big move like that at this juncture could be detrimental to one or both of the competitors.
Punk hitting a solid side Russian leg swing to Williams's out of the ring now. Williams, knowing he's in trouble, stopping Punk from him, ending the match. As Trick re-enters the ring, Punk grabs him and whips him to the top sty of the ring, a returning short arm clothesline, and then following up with the cover.
How high was that? Not three. Trick Williams showing me something here. He's got excellent. But is this at all wise? A veteran like Punk has many ways to hurt the average wrestler. Look at this, locking in the grounded top wrist lock, working back on the arm. But who's no joke already? With Williams being hurt, this could be the end soon. Back in the top corner again. What is Punk setting up for here?
I just went over, flopping from that top rope somersault reverse head scissors. What a devastating move. One never knows where he's going to land. And attack is just Chi-Man doing the move, let alone the men receiving it. Punk again locking in that triangle choke, trying to drain any of what's left in Williams out. Williams resisting still, but for how long?
A gallant Williams there trying to resist the triangle, but the pain got too much. Let's look at the highlights of the match. Punk was so furious in that match. In the small burst of Williams' offense, which Punk withstood, Punk pulled out some hard-hitting moves like this, the Huracan Rana, innovated by Mexican Choico Gonzalez. Unfortunately, after that, Trick couldn't last and had to give up. Let's get the official word from Graham Montana.
And your winner, CM Punk.
William just falling short tonight, suffering quite the loss, the best in the world once again, living up to the moniker. He sure did, Georgie boy, he sure did. What a match. can't wait for this tag team matchup. This is going to be one important match, old chap.
These four can't stand each other, Mark. Look, we're getting a little pre-match beat down.
Oh, Georgie boy, why are Nash and Hall attacking these two Samoans? This is a dirty move by the outsiders, but I don't put it past the New World Order to use tactics like this.
Well, the outsiders thought they need to take it to the Samoans. We know how dangerous the wild Samoans can be. Will this tilt the match in Nash and Hall's favour?
Sika of the wild Samoans passing through the ropes to get into the ring. The referee is restraining Nash back, so Sika has a clean entrance. Let's see what the match has for both teams.
Why did the ref do that? He had no reason to restrain Kevin Nash there, stopping the flow of the match. Unnecessary officiating there. Both men in the collar and elbow tie up there. Nash overpowering the smaller man, Sika, picking him up like he's a small child for a side salto bomb. Surely Nash is trying to break the Samoan down with that high impact move. And thinking he's got the match here, he gets a quick 2 from the referee.
It's Stramji calling Sika, who's 300 plus, pounds the smaller man. But in the respect he is, it seems the Samoan can get his hands on Nash for a move. Nash is throwing a few heavy punches straight to the head, but is just firing up this big island man. Did you know, Georgie boy, these two Samoans are brothers and sons of preachers? Where did all the preaching go wrong? These two big Samoan men are huge juggernauts at 240 pound apiece. Hard to cock down, hard to fall.
But unfortunately, with a tag in and a punch to the gut, the big Sika is left not nosing where he is in his opponent's corner. Even though Hall takes his eyes momentarily off Sika and moves his gaze to that of his partner's exit, he knows where he is at all times and hits Sika unaware with a sharp, spinning back elbow attack, staggering the big Samoan. Sika needs to make a tag soon. All the punishment will get on top of him, no matter how wild this big man from the Pacific is.
The wild Samoans now make the timely tag, and Afa, the older of the two Pacific brethren, come in, trying to clinch Hall with a collar and elbow tie-up, but dodging there, ending up on the mat from a side suplex from the gut-wrench position. What technique from the big man from Florida.
Yet in this match, the Samoans have had their foothold, always being on the back from both of the New World Order team members. Let's see if they can get into this match.
They did get ambushed at the start, Georgie boy, and they haven't had time to shake that beating off yet. It is rare to see these two big Samoans in such peril.
Nash with the tag back in. This match has been all the outsider to have. It seems they are playing with their food a little though. That a dangerous game to play with these island boys. With the double team, Afa gets slammed hard in the centre of the ring. This team of Nash are a very eased duo, tagging on and off for 7 years. So they know each other very well.
That's all very well, Georgie boy, but nothing in tag team competition beats the bond of brotherhood. Let's see if the Wood Samoans can overcome this heat which they are in. Nash showing his brashness there, and a little overconfidence, saluting the crowd, showing them his work. Will that come to bite him in the back?
The vendetta between these superstars has become so bitter that I'm almost come to its heed. Over the past few weeks, both teams have been up and in each other's busyance, interfering in each other's matches. It looks like Hall has at least got Afa's number for the minute here. But there's always a way these Samoans turn everything around and get the win.
Look at Hall now, talking trash to Sika after planting his brother on the mat with that lifting slam. Eyes this wise, spending all this time with the illegal partner, not only with it being the wild Samoans, but just increasing the numbers against yourself, turning his attention quickly back to Afa in his corner, capturing Afa in the corner, ready for a measured gut kick from Nash.
Nash with his signature sidewalk slam, slow and methodical. What strength shown as well. Afa is no light heavyweight. Going straight for the pin, a wise move from Nash. The referee poised for the count, and a 2 count. Sika, coming in late, but able to stop Nash canoeing the beatdown strafe oi. Measuring his opponent with a few heavy strikes, staggering him back. Rearranging the face Niao with a massive boot, the face. Measuring his opponent with a few heavy strikes, staggering him back. What a string of moves there. Now sending Afa into the ropes and retaliating with a massive back body drop. Now motioning to the fans for the tag to Hall.
Can Scott Hall finish this match for his team and come out with the win? A baton switch there. Immediately Hall tags back Intio Nash with a straight kick there to the chest for Afa. And with that nonchalant aura, Nash leaning back in the corner, feeling good about himself, letting Afa tag the fresh man in. As Sika runs into the ring for a clothesline, Ash avoids. Shows what consummate professionals these men are. A myriad of reversals here. Where will this leave us? Could this be Nash setting up for his patented jackknife, drilling his opponents back to mat emphatically? This will surely get the ring straight into the pin, and it's set now as we see the referee hand hit the mat a third time. The Samoans never really got out of the gate there.
As we see all these heavy slams by both of the outsiders, rattling both Afa and Sika, choke slams, sidewalk slams, and power bombs. Can the Samoans bounce back after this disappointing loss? Can this match lead to titles for Nash and Hall?
The only thing I have to ask George E. Boy is if Nash and Hall hadn't jumped the Samoans before the match, do you think it would have ended the same way?
And your winners, the outsiders Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
Mark, remember that wrestling is never a foregone conclusion. Anything can turn on its head so quickly. How will the Wild Samoans bounce back? Let's see if Captain Lou Albano can regroup his Wild Samoans. This is a major, major rivalry brewing.
Here comes Liv Morgan. Don't be fooled by her stature. She's a lady who's quite a methodical character, who always gets what she wants. Liv, she captured many championship accolades within her short career.
Morgan, in the space of a year, managed to get her grip on a full group of wrestlers and booting out their old leader and taking her championship.
Don't forget, Georgie boy. Also, Liv managed to seduce one of those within the group. Do you remember the song, Evil Woman? All her adversaries will have to watch out, for this is one dangerous woman.
Now on to Mia Yim. This tough girl is ready to get in the competition's face. Yim is not one to shy away from tough competition. Well versed in Muay Thai and kickboxing, never get on her bad side.
Correct again, Mr. Thornton. Yim really knows how to take care of a problem inside the squared circle. A real quick thinker. Let's see if that can aid her with the win tonight.
Always so formal via Mark, but as Yim refers to herself as the HBIC, we can tell she is looking to neutralise the competition tonight and won't back down until she gets business finished and done. A true fan favourite. Will that be her major falter? Who knows?
No, Georgie boy. I think she's going to take that energy given by the crowd and make in her one. Taking it into the match, that is a sure-fire way to come out with the win. Wow! Listen to those fans. They really enjoy what Yim brings to her matches. The Bougie Bully is here. This young woman is ready to make her mark in the squared circle.
Mark, do you even know what a Bushi Bully is? It just sounds so uncomfortable coming out of your mouth. Let me tell you, this young lady is just that, a former collegiate basketball player. Real is a lady who's built her brand from being nothing to this. Some might call it a trailblazer. It's really amazing.
Yes, I see that now. Miss Annie has brought that unreal athleticism to the ring alongside some jaw-dropping power. Standing half a dozen inches over most of her opponents, she sure has the power and height advantage.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to face Miss Annie Real in the ring. Like her name says, she's the realest woman here. Brash and confident.
Talking of brash, Georgie boy, here comes Miss Tessa Blanchard, daughter of Tully Blanchard and stepdaughter of Magnum T.A. Terry Allen.
Oh Lord, do remember the battles those two had back on the World Championship Wrestling show on TBS. Back in the day, this young lady has been coached by greatness to become great. Well, that's how I see it.
Look at her determination. The All-Star Championship wrestling fans have been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start. And the countdown is almost over. She is ready for this big match, nothing ever phases Tessa.
She always rises above in the ring. A real student of the game.
If there hasn't been one before, taking all her father and stepfather have taught her in her wrestling infancy.
This is a fatal four-way match and is set for one fall. Firstly, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan and her opponent from Los Angeles, California, Mia Yim, and the next competitor from New York, Annie Reel, and the final competitor from Charlotte, North Carolina, Tessa Blanchard.
Remember, folks, these superstars have no rules tonight, no disqualifications and no count-out. Secure a pin bar submission, and you're the winner. Hostility between all for the superstars is palpable.
Mark, all four of these women want to destroy one another. That's what we have to look forward to. It really is the true feeling of competition.
Yes, you're right, Georgie boy. All these ladies will gave to destroy one another, to try and gain a pinfall or submission to win. That's a given. There seems a strong emotional swelling in the air within this building tonight. There's such anticipation for this match inside the squared circle. Mr. Thornton, can you feel it?
That difficulty only goes up the more competitors involved in the match. If you aren't able to adapt yourself easily, it could be the end for you. My man.
Liv Morgan on the outside with Miss Annie, whipping her towards the guardrails. Reel falling to the mats on the outside. Morgan now hitting a jumping elbow drop. Can Annie get back in this? This is becoming a back alley fight here between these women, Mark.
Indeed, it is, Mark, and I love it. Nobody knows who's going up win. At each turn, these ladies take us in a new direction. Where are we going to go? In the ring now, Morgan is motioning to Tessa Blanchard for the double team move on Mia Yim, but Blanchard not going for that, and throwing a haymaker Morgan's way. After a brief scuffle, Blackenhard hits a powerbomb on Morgan. This is what I'm talking about, Mark. These fans have got a real treat here. 4 of the world's top females fighting tooth and nail. It's fabulous.
Morgan on the receiving end with a strong hook kick from Mia Yim, knocking her into next week. Gosh, these ladies throw some hard strikes.
Oh gosh, no. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. That was concussion 101. She'll be out for a minute or so. I know I would from a kick of that magnitude. Yim is incredibly proficient at the kickboxing.
That wasn't even a minute, and Morgan is back on the offing with a fabulous drop kick. What a leap, catching Yim right in the face. As Real gets back in the ring, she's grated with a forearm from Blanchard. Liv tried to come off with springboard bulldog, it looked like, but found the canvas was nearer than she imagined it. Liv just doesn't give up here, look, going for a crucifix pin on Tessa, but the velocity was too much, and she couldn't hook a leg. Going after Yim now, slamming the back of her head against the mat. This girl from New Jersey is quite bullshit, there's no keeping on her down.
It's amazing how quickly anything can change when there is 4 combatants in any fatal 4-way. Once one wrestler gets close, it takes one move or occurrence to change the outcome.
Morgan now in control in the ring, and Blanchard in control on the outside. Yim face first on the hard ring apron. Now Blanchard going through the legs, trying to weaken Yim, shades of how her father and Arn Anderson used to take down opponents during the Run of Horsemen in Jim Crockett promotions for the end, maybe. And in the ring, Morgan taking Real over to the corner, but Real slips over the top of Morgan, taking her face first to mat.
You can see that each strike drained their opponents down, but with such fortitude, Morgan kicks out after that spine buster. Just a 2 for that pin by Real. On the FSN now, Tessa hits a tremendous neckbreaker, sending a beaten Real down to the mat. I thought that would have been the end. But picking her up again, that jumping cutter by Blanchard must spell end for Annie Real. But unfortunately broken up by Mia Yim. These superstars have collided like this. Now Blanchard giving Yim the chase around the ring. What a strategy. Trying to rile her opponent up so she can get her down for the win later on. You don't know how they're still competing. Their minds and bodies devastated. Especially from the kendo stick. I hated kendo stick, Mark. They sting your back so much when you're hit.
I can't imagine being in this position. What a maneuver there as Blanchard loops the arm into the hammerlock and sets her up for her hammerlock DDT. This must be the end here. Can Morgan get out of the pin?
The referee does down for the pin, and it's a 3. It's a 3, what a win for Tessa Blanchard. Let's take a look at the highlights of the match. There were many. What a finale for this
Tessa
lady.
Blanchard.
What a win for Tessa Blanchard, showing why she is undeniable forever.
Time to party with the Profits.
These two dudes are legit, they're incredibly talented, they're tough, and they know how to have a good time that doesn't involve a bicycle museum. I even feel like dancing. Montez Ford is one of the best dressed guys in all of sports entertainment, and coming from me, that means something.
A more aggressive Street Profits looking to remind everyone just how good of a team they are.
The Street Profits are putting the entire WWE on notice. The WWE Universe on their feet. The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
This match is set for one fall, with a 10-minute time limit. At a combined weight of 492 pounds, they are known as the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 475 pounds, Brian O'Connor and Rick Victor. Here is the Ascension.
We say it time and time again, but the Street Profits really are a team that love to have fun. They love to get the party going, have a good time.
True, but don't get it twisted, Cole. Ford and Dawkins' high energy can translate into some absolute intensity when they really get going.
And boy, we should expect them to get going in this one, guys.
They are a well-oiled machine that can run a seminar in tag team wrestling.
They certainly pose a real threat to their competition, who might have a difficult time matching their chemistry.
Oh, right to the body.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
Well-delivered suplex.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Every counter being answered with another.
Catches the kick.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Saw it coming and avoided it. Goodness, inverted suplex. Montez Ford, so elusive.
And he turned it around. Able to capitalize on Ford's mistake. A reversal. Well scouted. He tags in his partner.
How benevolent he is, giving these people time to take their pictures and really get a true glimpse of greatness.
And just when he needed it most, he got the tag.
Oh, what a knee lift. Trying to control his opponent like a puppet on a string.
Control on a suplex.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And he retaliates.
Ooh, that knee knocking the wind out of him. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Oh, decapitating clothesline.
That was that chemistry you cannot teach.
Measured elbow drop, driven down. Looking to the crowd like he wants to take them all on.
Shoulder tackle. And the Profits definitely have that it factor, but it didn't look like it mattered there. This is a situation you want to avoid. Flamed across the way.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
Boom!
Slam.
Shoulders down, looking for the win here.
A big forearm connects.
Boom.
Slam! What impact!
Ah, that got turned around on Dawkins. And now the tag. Jumping suplex. Suplex.
He's covering him. He's got him.
The rope saving.
Well spotted by our official.
Cuts the attack off. They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting.
5 minutes have elapsed. 5 minutes remaining.
Popped right in the face.
Clothesline. So effective. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can. Got it. What a match and what a great team.
And your winner, Brian O'Connor and Rick Victor. Here is Miss Engine.
Not exactly a profitable ending for Montez and Dawkins, guys.
Tag team excellence in its purest form. You simply love to see it. And I hope we see these guys tagged again real soon.
Are you guys ready?
Some would say this superstar thinks a little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie. This is a serious contender for any title. They need to loosen up, have a little fun, heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
What? That is horrible advice.
A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
We are about to see something good.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire landscape here.
Doesn't matter where or when he's competing, this guy just wants to fight. And he's about
This
to get
match
one.
is set for one fall, with a 10-minute time limit. From the raging Southland, weighing to 165 pounds, Mustafa Saeed, and his opponent from Nagawa, Japan, weighing 85 kilos, Ultimo Dragon.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest names this business has ever seen.
I'm not ready to crown him as the next big thing just yet, but his performance in this match could sway me.
You're not the only person to be looking to convince tonight.
Yeah, but meeting him in the ring's quite an obstacle. There's nothing about this superstar that signifies he'll be a pushover. Boom! Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waist lock. Oh! Bam! Boom!
Looking for the quick pin.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Counters! Cover!
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
He is too fresh to have been kept down there.
Nice way to get out of that. Now locks in a hold.
Switching things up, taking control of the waist here.
And able to get out of that and apply a chin lock.
And now gets in position to wrench the arm. Force applied to every inch of the arm with that one.
Oof, crisp arm drag.
Oh, skullbar! Shoulder down here!
Beautiful. Might sneak one.
Cover!
He manages to make it barely a 1 count. Too soon.
Great drop kick. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Carefully measuring their opponent.
Basement drop kick. What impact. He might put him away here. Just after 2.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support. Ooh.
Oh, caught by the back elbow. Ooh, and he stops that offense. Jumping clothesline. What agility. Wow, what a drop kick.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Boom! Clothesline.
He really felt the impact on that one. Ooh, and fights back. What a clothesline. Uh-oh, second rope. Are you kidding me?
Wow! Guys, that might have been the best moonsault ever.
Kicks out at just 1.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Right into the pin.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Boom!
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Soaring.
Here it comes. Finishing touches. Wow.
Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
Uh-oh.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Pretty incredible. Twisting the arm. Oh, that's got to hurt. Climbing up to the top rope. Arm drag. Oh, God! He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Beautiful arm wringer applied. Oh, a lariat right to the face.
He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming. Up and over for sliced bread.
He might have secured the win.
5 minutes have elapsed. 5 minutes remaining.
Going for something different now.
Man.
Big back
Body drop. You see the height on that?
Oh, this gets clothesline. Took their head off. Bang! Crucial counter there. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Uh-oh. Way too... Oh! Diving moonsault! What's he about to do? Oh,
That'll light you up.
he's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
This late in the match, though, I don't know what else you'd expect.
Behind into an inverted DDT. Oof. Oh, lining up their opponent.
Oh, basement drop kick. Ooh. Oh, weakening the leg here.
From the heavens. Completely missed the mark there.
Huge boot.
One step ahead there. What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly. Single leg crab. Wow, the power that takes is insane. He's got to relieve the pressure. And escapes. Boom, what a punch.
Connects the fist to the face. Great.
Oh, looking to end this. The schoolboy. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Man, that has gotta feel good. Swing. A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you gotta be on your toes at all times.
And your winner, Ultimo Drago.
Triple threat rules, no disqualifications, no countouts. The only way to win is to pin or submit one of the other two competitors in this match. Place him in the corner here. Oh no, what a reverse slam, putting the opponent's head right to the mat. Oh no, flying in with the moonsault, but Kaiser not giving Rhodes any time to breathe, catching him unaware with sudden strikes. But the consummate professional wrestler Cody Rideaux takes Ludwig over with a waistlock overhead suplex.
Getting up from the earlier honor lot, Trent goes on the attack, NDing with a package DDT. I imagine triple threat matches are all about picking your spots, but how exactly do you do that? Being a smart competitor, a triple threat match means biding your time and letting the other two superstars wear each other down. Then you can pick the bones and finish either one.
Well stated there, Georgie boy. Spoken like a true great there. Some people may call it underhanded. It's called being strategic and not going in all guns blazing, thus wear yourself down before your opponents do. Only one participant can win, so let that be you.
Oh look, Cody goes for the quick pin attempt. Ending in a one only but early pin attempts rarely pay off, but they do wear down your opponent as it takes power to raise a man off your body. Both Kaiser and Rhodes tussling for the strike attempt there, but Kaiser comes out with a clothesline, vicious right forearm right to the kidneys from behind. Kaiser didn't find a counter for that vicious attack.
Trent trying to catch Cody unaware there, but Cody saw it and avoided the contact from that lewd dropkick. Cody must have eyes in the act of his head. I thought he was going to springboard off the ropes onto 7, but he changed his propulsion and came off with his trademark springboard. Enziguri hitting Kaiser. Can this man ever do wrong? It seems not Georgie boy talking of stabbing the head in a swivel. Seven again was thwarted. He tried to take Rhodes' legs out from under him, but Cody moved out the way. Reverse sackle after reversal here. Seven now saw Kaiser on the floor and jumps for a backsplash, but catches Cody with a single leg drop kick. What action we're seeing here, Mr. Thornton. It's truly astounding.
At the same time, what strong form. That was a hard clubbing forearm. Did you hear that impact? It's very effective. Targeting the head and neck really disorientates an opponent, Trent, with a front facelock on Kaiser, but Casey will trag at Seven's gut with some punches. To end that offense in style is on. Look at the power from Kaiser muzzling up Seven, applying that double underhook and taking him overhead with a suplex, holding him down with a pin, but not even a one count there.
Leaving us with Seven and Kaiser battling. Unfortunately for Kaiser, Trent came out on top. It's now Rhodes and Seven in the ring. He's refocusing up now. That was nasty. What a kick. Cody just got rocked there. Oh, what an uppercut, sending Rhodes bailing out. A little show boating from Rhodes on the apron, trying to get the fans on his side. This young Englishman has such untapped strength. Look at this up and around ending, the hard slam to the mat. Can you feel the anticipation?
Look at Rhodes regrouped, and on the top turnbuckle, he's got Kaiser lined up, and it's only a matter of time now. Look at the air time there. Cody is soaring, all the way across the ring. What impact big from Rhodes. Coming up from the rear, Seven attacks Rhodes with a strong roundhouse forearm, and now grabbing a rear face lock, lifting him up for an inverted suplex.
These wrestlers today take their life into their own hands like this. Look out! Seven fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness, doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition. Came up short there with that poorly timed offense. Seven now on the back foot, getting whipped in the turnbuckles, but a great reversal from Seven with a big backdrop to Rhodes. Look at Ludwig on the outside, perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
A far cry from the regional German wrestling promotions, now wielding a kendo stick, now introducing it into the proceedings. Oh, Cody anticipated that, returning to the ring now universal. He saw it coming, took it out the knee. Got to admit, it was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that. Escape that, and Hurry just kicks out, and frustration might be starting to set in. Oh, what a quick answer to that.
What a near fall for Kaiser. I feel he felt he was on the winner's path there. Push on, mate, don't stop. If you stop, you could be leaving the door open for the others.
Some more elbows from Seven to Kaiser, now with a front face-off of his own, spinning for a neck breaker.
Sensing a pin that didn't involve him, Rhodes comes in with a chair,
10 minutes remaining.
walloping Seven right in the cranium.
Seeing that Trent was out for the breather, Cody went to pin Kaiser. What a wise, wise move. Something both his brother and father taught him. Will this be the end of the match?
The three are such great middleweights, all three outstanding grapplers. Don't you agree, Georgie boy?
Yes, indeed I do not. All great standouts. Rhodes and Seven have a little longer tenure in the business, but Kaiser always has good showings.
His opponent's body has to be racked with pain. This deep into a triple threat. You're lucky if you're still standing. Impactful connection from the hip attack.
Rolling out of the ring, catching his breath, Kaiser's rummaging for some sort of equalizer. Oh, what a staggering somersault splash from Trent, going old school, clawing at the face. Some might call it a crude facial reconstruction, but you'd be surprised how much it takes it out of you. When someone's actively trying to stop you breathing, it's a bad position to be in.
Sensing peril there, a kick to the midsection from Trent to Kaiser. Every man trying to tussle for a semblance of the match to get ahead. Kaiser whips Cody into the turnbuckles, seeing this, following him. Oh my goodness, a strong uppercut from Trent to an unsuspecting Rhodes. This could be the end for Cody.
Trent in the middle of the ring, grabbing Kaiser and spinning him around like a whirling dervish, and now hitting that turnderous clothesline. As the referee goes in for the pin, counts 1, counts 2. This could be the end here, and the referee counts 3.
An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever. Now Trent Seven is one step closer to the middleweight champion, Shy Cape. Let's get the official word from our ring announcer, Graham Montana.
And your winner, Trent Seven.
What a performance. I applaud all three of these superstars for pulling off a match like this.
And Mark, well done, bravo. And the fans agree. It's defining him here. Well done, Trent Seven.